Do you love unusual things, unusual attire, or the hobbies which no one might say generally expect or ever imagine to learn? Say in my case, round glasses. Come on, who wears these round glasses? But I had the feeling, a kind of attraction towards these frames since it feels so geeky, and all the people whom I have seen this have really become great. So at least let's start with something. Again, how many of you own a tarot card? Okay, owning is a little step further. How many of you have seen tarot cards in person? Okay, let me tone down again. How many of you know about tarot cards? I hold three of them. Three of them. All different theme, and I am a sort of collector. I was inspired to own tarot cards after I got interested in symbolism, because many ancient texts as well as images holds clue while you can read through what different symbols wants to convey. Because that time not necessarily all the things or manuscripts had so much text. All these things worked in combinations, and there were many encrypted texts which need to be symbolized or expressed from generation to generation in the form of images. Say the grains or crops can symbolize fertility. The crescent moon may depict the time of goodness, the sunshine, happiness, the infinity, power, and different suits, say, as it's called. For your information, I would like to tell you, in 76 card there are 22 major arcana and 56 minor arcana. This 56 has been divided further into 4 suits, and 4 suits unlike the regular playing cards, in which it is distributed according to spades, clubs, hearts, and what's the last? Spades, clubs, hearts, and the diamond. Yeah, how can I forget that? Being a magician, that's really weird. In tarot cards, the suits are distributed according to wand, pentacles. Seriously, I can't expect that to happen. I'll come back to you again. So these are really big cards, and once you hold them, you have this feeling that okay, we have got connected with the history, and there's something you can do about them. The way it spreads, there are a lot of theories. I have bought books but never cared to delve deeper and look for meaning, because I do not believe in fortune telling or anything. It was more about how what information I can decipher from that time, and I did got succeeded to much extent. And the record was made in diary, and it was fun to explain these meanings from card to card to a person. Say a fool, the first card is fool. He symbolizes a young man who is full of energy and has got resources, but he doesn't knows about it. So resources is the talent, potential, the skills which he might be having, he's just unaware about it. He's a fool because he has not got the wisdom or the seriousness or decision making. So this fool can be any youth who is on the verge of his highest point of his energy, but still needs guidance. And if you remember that card, he's about to fall from a cliff one step away, and the dog is pulling his pants. Why? The dog resembles some guest, well-wisher, your relative, your lover, your friend, mother, father, anyone. He's a well-wisher and is trying to warn you that okay, don't take that extra step, you might get the fall. You may fall off. Now the next card is magician. Magician from an early word wasn't taken in a positive aspect, because magician was someone who was clever, shrewd, and charlatan. Charlatan is someone who uses his skill to manipulate things. He is not exactly the way he's supposed to. So in that card you will see he has a wand to the bottom pointed to the bag, which is revealed with four resources, and these four resources has also surprised the other party too. I mean the fool. And his other hand is towards the heaven. Heaven is the source of knowledge. He takes it and directs it to the earth. And on his head, an infinity loop is being shown, which shows his intelligence has gained the knowledge, and he uses knowledge to let the other guy recognize when what he has been carrying all this time, and now he's shown him what there is. Now he's given him direction. He needs to further go out, but the magician is the guy who's got the wisdom, knowledge, and power. What the earlier deities used to have in common with them, but they can do magical things. Imagine these guys who had this juggling skills, juggling or sleight of hand, how powerful they were perceived as. They could open the doors, and I have heard such mechanisms were made in which when lightning was put, I mean there was thunder lightning, it could open the door. Steam was boiled out, and imagine at that time when there was no technology, how much amazed people would have been, and what show it could have, and the sense of awe.
बाबू बंद क्यों किए